I'm so looking forward to moving into our new house. I'm so grateful that you bought a new house for us to live in. Our whole family is going to be so happy living there.
Hold on a second, Lisa. What did you mean by our whole family?
I don't understand your question. Obviously, my parents are moving in with us. We don't need a huge house for just the two of us. The more the merrier, right? And it'd be great to have my parents around because they'll clean the house and cook for us. They can take care of you too, Ted, which means I have more time to myself.
I see. Although, I don't think that you've been taking care of me in the first place. I mean, I'm doing all the housework for the two of us now. This is the first time I'm hearing about us moving in with your parents. What's going on, Lisa? Do I have a say in this?
Well, they're my parents. Did I really need to ask you for your opinion?
I think you do, seeing as they'll be living under the same roof as us.
I'm sure that I mentioned it before, and you were okay with it. You might have fallen asleep mid-conversation, but I did tell you.
Well, if I'd fallen asleep, then that doesn't count. It's unfair of you to tell me these important things when I'm about to fall asleep.
Well, I didn't know that you were going to fall asleep mid-conversation. This isn't my fault.
I'm sorry, but your parents just can't live with us.
Why would you say such a thing? They're my parents.
I bought the house for the two of us. I wasn't planning on inviting your parents to live with us. I won't feel comfortable in my own home if your parents were living with us. Besides, we'll probably have children soon, so there's not enough room for your parents. You need to tell them that they can't live with us.
But I already told them that they could. I can't say no to them now.
Yes, you can. They're your parents. They'll understand.
You know what? I don't need to listen to you. It's my house, too, so stop telling me what to do.
But I'm paying for the house. Don't you think that I have a say?
I don't. Besides, I've already decided, so you won't be able to change my mind. You need to support my decision as my husband. If you don't, you'll regret it later, I'm sure.
Are you threatening me? You can't make such a big decision without me. How many times do I have to tell you that I bought the house for us and not your parents?
So you're not going to support my decision, then? You want to argue about this?
I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just being honest about my wishes. I can't live with your parents, and I won't. I do a lot of work from home, and if your parents were home too, I wouldn't be able to concentrate or work comfortably. Can't you see how this would be so hard for me?
Fine then, let's get divorced.
What? This is not something to get divorced over.
It is to me. My parents are very important. If you won't allow my parents to live with us, I'm leaving you. Is that what you want?
Of course it's not what I want. You're being very unreasonable by threatening me with divorce. And you just told me about your parents moving in with us. We should talk about this like two adults. I mean, I'm paying for the house, so it's technically my house. If you were considering asking your parents to move in with us, you should talk to me about it beforehand. Besides, the new house isn't designed for two families to live there.
I don't care how you put it. I'm divorcing you if you won't allow my parents to live with us, and that's a final decision.
What the hell, Lisa? So you're not even gonna try and talk things through with me then?
I already have the divorce papers ready.
Why in the world would you do that?
Well, I predicted that you'd react this way. I wanted to be prepared. You could have just said yes, and it wouldn't have come to this.
I don't understand why I'm being backed into a corner here. I didn't do anything wrong, yet I'm being punished. I think that you need to calm down. You're clearly threatening me with the idea of divorce. It's not fair.
If I don't get my way, I'm going to file the divorce papers. Do you not believe me when I say that I already have the papers ready? I can show them to you once you come home.
I don't want a divorce. I hear you loud and clear, but I still can't say yes to having your parents move in with us. You need to let your parents know that our plans have changed.
Why are you being so difficult?
I don't think that I'm the one being difficult here. I don't understand what you're trying to do. It doesn't make any sense for us to get divorced just because we can't come to an agreement for your parents. I know that you're busy in preparation for a move, but I don't want you to make any rash decisions.
You just don't get it, Ted.
You're being totally ridiculous. Do you hear yourself? I've been working hard and taking care of the house too. How come you come home late every night? We never see each other at home, and now you go and make this big decision without me? We're married. Shouldn't we be talking about this face to face instead of messaging each other like this?
I don't want to see your face. It's easier for me to message you. If you don't want me to leave you, you need to say yes to my parents moving in.
I'll think about it, but I don't think my answer is going to change. How come there's all this stuff being moved into our house which doesn't even belong to us? Did you send your parents' belongings to the new house without my permission?
I did. Is that a problem?
Why would you do such a thing, Lisa? You know that I don't approve of your parents moving in with us. Don't you care at all about my feelings?
I can say the same thing right back at you. You can't control me.
I'm not trying to control you!
This is my house too, and I have a say. Besides, my parents already arranged to move out of their current home, and they can't change their plans anymore. I'm okay with divorcing you if you don't want to live with my parents.
Have you ever considered that getting a divorce may not be so good for you after all? I defend that you can be so optimistic about everything.
I don't understand what you're trying to say. You can't stop my parents from moving in anymore, so just deal with it.
Just so you know, I'm going to do everything in my power to stop your parents from moving in with us. Have the movers send back all their stuff. You better do as I say.
Ted, where are you? Come help us move in. Are you going to make my father carry everything by himself? You can't complain even if I decide to file the divorce papers today.
Do what you want. I'm done talking to you. Have your parents go back to their old house. This isn't going to work out.
They've already moved out of their old house, so they can't go back. How many times do I have to tell you that?
The house is mine, and you and your family have no right to live there.
We're married, so the house is half mine. As your wife, I make all the important decisions here. If you're not going to listen to me, I really will file the divorce papers today.
Actually, I already did that for you, so the house is now mine.
What?
Now, will you and your family pack your things up and move out? You wanted to get divorced, so I did you a favor. But to be honest, I wasn't happy about our marriage either. I'm looking forward to starting my new life without you. I don't need to put up with all your whining and selfish behavior anymore.
Why did you file the divorce papers without telling me? You could have said something.
Did I really need to tell you? You were very eager to get divorced. I thought that you'd be overjoyed. We're divorced now, so you're not in the family anymore. I want you to get out of my house ASAP. I think that you should move out before I call the police on you.
Why would you call the police? You're not making any sense to me right now.
I did what you told me to. You should be grateful. You can thank me by moving out.
I didn't actually want a divorce. What I wanted was for us to live all under one roof with my parents. Can't believe that you actually filed the divorce papers. How could you?
I did what I had to do. You weren't ever going to listen to my needs. Like I said before, you should have told me beforehand about your parents moving in with us.
They're my parents. I thought that you would understand.
But I told you that I didn't feel comfortable living with your parents. Don't you care about my feelings at all? And I can't believe that you arranged to have your parents' stuff moved into our house without my permission. You never cared about my happiness. I now know that it was just a mistake getting married to you. I'm glad that you suggested that we get divorced. This is exactly what I needed.
believe that you actually filed the divorce papers.
Oh, so you were bluffing then. Do you realize how selfish you are? You tried to threaten me to get your way. You're a terrible wife. I could do so much better. We're divorced now, so I don't have to put up with your crap anymore. Now will you please get out of my house?
Why are you suddenly turning on me? Don't we mean anything to you?
We're divorced, so we're strangers now. I don't want anything to do with you or your family anymore. To be honest, I never got along with your parents. Did you know that they would steal something from my house each time they visited us? You can't expect me to get along with thieves. I only put up with them because we were married, but not anymore. I want nothing to do with them.
I'm sorry that I threatened you. I feel bad for that. I never thought that you'd actually leave. I didn't want a divorce. How are we supposed to live if you kick us out?
How am I supposed to know? You're the one that asked for a divorce, so deal with it. I'm cutting all ties with you and your family. I suggest that you move out ASAP.
Why are you being so cold to me all of a sudden? Can't we try to resolve our issues and get back together? My parents already put their house up for sale. Can't we try to get along with each other? I know that we can work this out. I mean, we love each other, and that's all that counts, right?
You're the one that asked for a divorce, and I asked you if we could sit down and talk to each other many times, but you refused. It's too late to work out anything.
Look, I'm trying now. Can you give me a little credit here? What are you going to do with this house once we move out? Do you plan on living here all by yourself? Isn't this house too big for one person?
I decided to sell the house to my parents. They agreed to buy it, and the house now belongs to them.
What?
So you need to get out before my parents move in, which will be soon. I could call the police and you could get arrested for trespassing. I'll give you until tomorrow to leave, but if you don't, I'm calling the police. Now start gathering your things.
I never agreed to a divorce. You can't just kick me out like this.
You signed the divorce papers, which means that you agreed to the divorce.
But I've changed my mind. Doesn't that mean anything?
You know that there isn't anything that you can do about this.
We have no place to live. Aren't you concerned at all? We're going to be homeless because of you. Doesn't that make you feel bad?
Not at all. You should be grateful that I'm not asking you to pay me alimony because I could if I wanted to.
Why would I need to pay alimony to you in the first place?
I know that you were having an affair. Don't try to deny it. Why don't you and your parents move in with your lover? I'm sure that he'd be thrilled to have you.
I never had an affair. You have to believe me.
I know that you were going to ask your parents to move in with us and you were eventually going to divorce me and kick me out. You were going to have your parents take care of all the housework so that you could go out and spend time with your lover. I'm on to you, Lisa.
You have it all wrong.
I have all the evidence. So you don't need to make any excuses. I pity you, so I won't ask you to pay me alimony. Now leave the house before I call the police on you. That's the least of what you could do for me. Don't get in touch with me ever again. Have a nice life with your lousy parent and lover.
Lisa and her parents had no choice but to move out of the house. Luckily, they were able to move out before Ted called the police on them. They had no place to live and ended up living in the streets. Lisa asked for her lover's help, but he didn't want to live with her parents either. And he broke up with her soon after that. I guess she saw that one coming. Lisa continued to get in touch with Ted to try to get him to forgive her, but he never got back to her. Ted's parents moved into the new house, and Ted would visit them from time to time. Ted's much happier now that he's divorced and doesn't have to deal with Lisa's crazy parents.
Lily, why isn't my dinner ready? You haven't cooked for me these past few days!
Because I've been working overtime, Patrick. Your dinner is in the fridge, so heat it up and eat it.
Are you for real?
Why are you pissed?
Are you seriously going to make me do extra work when I just got home from work.
Oh my god, all you have to do is put it in the microwave. Be thankful that it's not frozen food. Also, you said about extra work, but don't you only work in the afternoon? I work from early in the morning till late afternoon. So shouldn't you be thanking me instead of complaining?
Are you talking back to me?
I just told you straight fact.
Would it be okay if I divorce you? Probably not, so do your job, you lazy ass. Maybe this is why you need to work overtime.
I actually have no problem with that.
You don't need to act all tough. Anyway, hurry up and come home and cook me dinner.
Didn't I tell you that I'm busy because I got promoted and need to take over jobs and plan events?
Okay, and it doesn't matter to me.
Anyways, I gotta go back, so eat your food.
I want a nice meal once in a while. It was a mistake marrying you. Please divorce me ASAP.
Okay. Can I go now? I'm busy.
You better cook for me tomorrow.
I have work tomorrow, so probably not.
Where the hell did you go? Where's my dinner?
I just told you that I'm at the hospital now.
Are you seriously still there?
Yes, I think I work too much. I'm going to stay at the hospital tonight and get an examination tomorrow, okay? I'm also going to take a few days off from work.
Do you think that's okay? You'll cause problems to the company and me.
I will to the company, but why you?
You won't be able to do household chores and cook for me.
You're joking, right?
Of course not. So I guess it's okay for us to divorce, right?
Why are you talking about the divorce now? Aren't you worried about your wife's health?
Why would I be? Anyways, I want you to cook dinner, so hurry up and leave the hospital.
Eat out or take out from somewhere. Jeez, you're such a scumbag to not worry about me and threaten me with divorce.
Yeah, whatever. You better come home tomorrow.
Okay, fine.
Did you forget what we talked about yesterday? Where the hell are you?
What did we talk about?
You coming home today! I was being nice to you yesterday.
What? Nice. Seriously.
Yes, I was okay with you not coming home yesterday. If you don't come home now, I can't eat dinner today either.
Okay, and?
What's with that attitude?
Don't you know that I needed your help?
Why would I help you? Deal with it by yourself and listen to your husband.
You were such a dick.
You know what? You are being such a bitch, so leave the hospital right now and come home to cook dinner.
Absolutely not.
Why? Stop making excuses! If you can't move, then why don't you crawl or something?
Are you for real?
Yes, if you don't come home, that means it's okay to divorce, right?
We're actually divorced already, so I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Crawl home and cook dinner? Sorry, but I need to laugh at this.
Whatever, what do you mean we're divorced?
Well, I was fed up with you thinking you're the boss, so I sent the divorce papers in.
Stop lying, I haven't filled it out yet.
Yes, you did. You threw the signed papers at me a while ago.
I thought you threw it out.
Why would I throw out something that important? I was finding the right time to send it in, so thank you very much. Thank God we're divorced now. Hallelujah.
Shut up. Wait, are you discharged from the hospital?
Nope, just wanted fresh air. I'm actually going to stay at the hospital this week.
Can we please make the divorce invalid?
Aren't you the one that gave me the signed papers first?
Yes, but I wasn't gonna divorce you for real.
That was a threat. Sorry, but I'll not change my feelings. Also, I'm not going home, so please pay the mortgage, okay?
What? I need to pay for it?
Of course, I've been paying for it, but since I moved out, it's your responsibility now. Will you be okay? Isn't your monthly salary about $600?
No, please don't say that you're gonna move out. I still love you.
How many times do I need to tell you that we're done? Do you not understand what I'm saying? Are you an idiot?
I didn't expect for you to divorce me, and there's no way that I can help you pay the mortgage. You're earning a lot more money than me, so can you help me?
Are you joking right now? Why would I help someone like you? You treated me like shit every day. Haven't paid even a penny for the mortgage, and didn't help me even though I was carried to the hospital. You're a self-centered douchebag.
Look, I'm sorry, but isn't it common sense for the wife to do the household chores? Wait, did you divorce me because you didn't want to do that?
Wow, what is wrong with you? I just explained why I divorced you. Maybe you were the reason why I was carried to the hospital.
Me?
There was nothing but stress living with you. I wonder why I married a person who doesn't even earn money, doesn't do household chores, and threatens me by saying the word divorce like 1,000,000 times. Sorry, but you're gonna face this problem from now on.
This is not like you, Lily. Why don't we talk about this, okay? We're husband and wife, right?
We're not, so no thanks. What is there to talk about anyway? It's just a waste of time. What do you want from me?
Come on, we're a family, so let's work things out and help each other.
Work things out, help each other. Haven't I done everything for you? You never helped me, and I never heard the word thank you once.
Like I said before, it's common sense for the wife to do everything, so why don't you appreciate it?
What year are you living in?
I did help you before, actually.
Really? When?
Well, I can't think right now, but I have, though, maybe.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, anyways, why did you send the divorce papers without my permission? Let's make it invalid, please, and come home, because there was no way I can pay for the mortgage.
Nope. Good luck with that. Don't think about contacting me saying that you can't pay, okay?
Wait, please, don't leave me! Who's gonna do the household chores for me?
You're a grown adult, so watch YouTube videos and do it by yourself.
Why do we need to divorce?
I mean, you threatened to divorce me a couple times, so all I did was listen and sent the papers. If you want to make it invalid, I'll hire a lawyer and divorce you no matter what. If that happens, will you be able to pay for the lawyer?
Lawyer? Why are you exaggerating this story? Can we talk about this once?
Absolutely not. You're wanting to talk means that you want to make it invalid, right? Okay, I'll hire a lawyer right now.
Don't say something like that! Also, you can't just leave me at the house!
Actually, I can because my parents packed all of my bags and moved it yesterday.
What? When? Okay, wait, are you actually gonna divorce me?
Yes, how many times do I need to tell you? If you have anything to say, talk to the lawyer, okay? I think someone will contact you.
Don't say that, you're scaring me! Hey! I promise I won't complain, even if you don't do the household chores!
Wow, after all this, you still think that I'm gonna do something for you? I think I'm turning stupid, so I'll excuse myself. If something bad happens to you, remember that everything is your fault, okay? If you have time to blab about something, why don't you start looking for YouTube videos? Patrick tried to contact me a couple times to ask if I can help pay the mortgage for him, but of course I said no and blocked him afterwards. I heard that he got kicked out of the house and the house was sold to someone else. He's now living in the middle of nowhere looking for a full-time job because he needed the money to live. On the other hand, I'm feeling much better, and I'm back working, living a stress-free life.